welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here in this channel, my name is Aileen and I normally talk about anything, everything under the sun in this channel. But today is different. As most of you know that I've been away for quite some time, and that is because I went back to school, aiming to get my diploma pretty soon. Today I want to share with you all 3 things that inspire me to pursue this endeavor amidst of the pandemic. I stopped schooling not because I wanted to, but because I have to. I was so young to become practical, to just simply transfer to a different school. I tried so many times in going back to school, but it didn't happen. Pandemic came and it becomes more challenging to go back to school. I started to think about my past, my present, and my future. I stopped schooling because of financial difficulties. I made a mistake of not accepting the offer of my sister to just simply transfer to another school. I did not study enough to get additional scholarship in order to pay for my tuition fee. I think of school as a mandatory requirement for you to be, or for me, to be accepted in this world. But I was wrong. I now know that studying, that school, it's not just a mere requirement, but it's a journey of oneself growth. That my learning can be a valuable contribution to the community. Despite of all the things that we have done in the past that we're not so proud of, always remember, your past doesn't define your future. The pandemic made me really ponder about my life and ask myself, am I where I want to be at this point in my life? Looking back to the past and looking in the future. I cannot go back to the past to change my decisions. I cannot go to the future and live the life that I wanted. I can only live in my now. I can only live in my now and create the life I preferred. It's daunting, it's challenging, but sometimes all we need is to close our eyes and jump. We cannot live every day regretting about the past. We cannot live every day hoping for tomorrow. If you will not take a step and act today, you'll end up staying where you are now. So let me tell you this. Stop asking how and start living on your now. How can I tell my future kids to go to school, go study, and finish their degree if I myself weren't able to do so? We need to be the change we wanted, the mentor we wish we had. Success is something that we work hard and fight for. Your ideas, your dreams are up in your head because you can do it. Take the initiative to learn, to work for it. Stop waiting. Do something. Because that's what I did. Let me tell you a secret. I was able to do those because I applied 70-20-10 learning model. I adopted the 70-20-10 learning model that most of the successful self-directed learner promotes. I started identifying my goal and the skill it requires, deconstructing it in order to know what are the essential components of the skills I needed to learn. I've done multiple research to understand the basic information that would actually help me identify and correct myself. Exploring various resources and understand how to improve my sub-skill in order to complete my main skills. Next, I have to make sure that I remove the barriers in order for me not to be distracted in my learning. Next, as difficult as it is, I have to commit myself in studying and allocating my time every single day for the next 4 weeks to complete 20 hours of learning.
As I began to learn on my own for the past couple of weeks, I have to make sure that I would be able to collaborate with others, to know their opinions, their ideas, in order for me to become successful even more in this learning process. I connected with previous YouTube teammates that I have to get their perspective about the platform, about my presentation and creative skills. I asked my sister, my accountability partner, to provide me some insights and key points on how I can present well. I contacted the previous man who actually helped me in creating my YouTube channel. Since then, I started communicating to all other people in order to make sure that I get their opinion and will be able to learn even more.
70% is action learning. This is where we will measure all the things that we've learned for the past 4 weeks. We will be able to measure how much did we learn and how much did we improve. That presenting the inspiration I have to go back to school early on this video and telling you now the things that I have done for the past 4 weeks completed my 20 hours of learning. So let me ask you, did I do great? What do you think? Write your comments down below and make sure to subscribe for more videos coming up.